This video shows you how to finish setting up a destination in DeliverNow to distribute documents to an output queue. The instructions in this video assume that you have done the setup from the Part 1 video on setting up a destination. To complete the setup for the destination to distribute to an output queue, click Output Queue. In the Output Queue drop-down list, choose Yes. Type the name of the output queue that you want the documents to be distributed to. Then type the name of the library that the output queue is in. Type the IP address of the IBMI that the library is in. Then type the username and password for that system. If you chose to convert these documents to the FormDocs output format in Destinations Part 1, choose whether you want them to output as PDF or PCL files. If you chose another output format, leave this field blank. If you're outputting these documents as PCL files, enter the path to the PCL printer or printer driver that will convert the documents to PCL. To use a local printer for PCL conversion, type the name of the printer. To use a network printer, use this format, where server name is the name of the server the printer is attached to, and printer share name is the share name of the printer or printer driver. If you're not using the FormDocs output format, or you're using the FormDocs output format to convert to PDF, leave this field blank. If both the input and output documents are spool files, use one of DeliverNow's variables to insert one of the attributes of the input spool file into the user-specified data of the output spool file. For example, if you choose @spool, DeliverNow would take the input spool file's spool file name and put that name into the output spool file's user-specified data. A complete list of variables for spool files is in Appendix D in the DeliverNow user guide. If both the input and output documents are spool files, use one of DeliverNow's variables to insert one of the attributes of the input spool file into the form type of the output spool file. Or you can choose *std, which gives the output spool files the form type *std. Choose whether to put the output spool files on hold, and finally, choose whether to save spool files after they are printed. If you need to distribute these same documents to another destination, go to the corresponding Part 2 destination video for instructions. If you don't need to distribute these documents to another destination, click Save, make sure the service linked to the source in this destination is started, and document distribution begins.